Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Today we're going to be heading into the student council area to help out Instructor Sarah. Also, I've talked a little bit about how the voice acting is kind of dodgy in this game. How whenever there's a conversation, the other characters always have voice acting, but Reen, for whatever reason, doesn't. It was that way in the Japanese version too. It's nothing that XC did or anything, but there's going to be a lot of scenes today that I'm going to be voicing Reen because Reen's voice actor is just MIA. So let's go ahead and get started. This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Hey, that's that guy who was up on the cliff when we went to that old schoolhouse.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. I guess he must be his second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait, you're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
By the way, you do not lose any money here.
Which hand is the coin in?
Okay, so
Left or right?
it's in your... It does not matter. Either way, you don't get the coin back. Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait, you said this was a trick, which means... Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wonder what that's all about. He stole our coin. Not that it took our mirror at all. But, yeah, he got me. And he seems to know I was heading to the student council room too, somehow. The guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well, at least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here. Sure, why not? So let's go on inside. And this is going to be like your main hub area. Yeah, so we have the cafeteria and the campus store. And they sell different food, where the store sells weapons and items, blah blah blah. Although the store is not open right now, but the cafeteria is, so let's head on over here. Hey there, have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about a cafeteria's food. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly, and we're proud of it. So if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. Oh, sure. And also, we can exchange. We have Sepith mat, and we have 165 of those, and they are used for nothing except for exchanging them for Mira. And the reason for this is because in the first Trails from the Sky game, there was a major plot point that said that enemies were attracted to Sepith. So rather than dropping coins in this game, they drop Sepith, and then you just exchange that Sepith for Mira. So it's an extra step, but it's nothing, you know, too terrible. It's kind of like Final Fantasy XII, except not as annoying. Man, I always feel hungry after class. Why don't you go get something? The food here is pretty good. I figured this academy would have some tough classes given how famous it is, but man, I still underestimated them. It's only April. so they haven't gotten too bad yet, but I think we're in for a tough 2 years. I'm pretty curious about that Class 7 too. It's like they have a whole different curriculum than we did. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, it kinda will be. There seem to be a lot of promising newcomers amongst the first years. It should be interesting to watch them all develop. Yeah, it should be. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been editing out loading times, so let me know how you feel about that. Ramsey? Gordon Ramsay? I used to work in the kitchen at a noble's mansion, so this might be an academy cafeteria, but I can guarantee the quality of my cooking. If you want to try some, just say so at the counter. Okay. This doesn't look like Hell's Kitchen, but, sure. Well, he's actually pretty good. There's a restaurant of his own in Las Vegas that I've been to, and it's pretty decent, actually, I've got to say. I mean, I would expect for it to be very good. Let's go set this literature club, talk to these people. Did you get any of the first years to join the literature club? We got one of the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. She's lost in her own little book world again. Well, let's talk to her. Ah, tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. Ugh, that's kind of gross. It's like that divinal song, When I Think About You, I Touch Myself. That's just, ew, I don't want to think about that. Okay, talk to you. Another day, another beatdown by the nobles. I thought for sure I'd be able to win today, too. Is this club ever going to break its losing streak? There's nobody in the chess club but you. I was in the chess club in high school. I liked it. Enjoyed that chess club. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yeah, so you're a member of the student council then. I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toki the Toa?
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's serious? The student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see. Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
Sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orb mint, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
Yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orb mints. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the archetype you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So you just needed me to give these to the other students in class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Yeah, she screwed us.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No, Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen. So if I can help you in any way, please let me.
I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing, thanks. Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How's she so busy? Hello, this is Reem Swartzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little wonder kid, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of a certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask about. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born to normal families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it. And Chapter 1, Unconventional Studies begins. Okay, so we get overall achievements, character profile sections. Okay, select, note, respective tabs, yeah. Just more crap to read through in the menu. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everybody's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. If you go back to Reen's room, it will progress with the story. So first things first, let's turn in these books to the boys. Hey there, Reen, something the matter? Toa gave him Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing anything per se. Just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Yeah, poor kid. Let's go over here. See who's here. Okay, so Machias. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. You don't need to be sorry for that. How'd you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show all those snobby upper class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night. Okay, and I think this is Eustace's room? Yeah. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge in mundane little questions? Huh? Well, we may live in the same dorms. The two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Huh, pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. What a bitch! Ugh, yeah, he doesn't seem to be an easy guy to make friends with. A good heart. Ugh. No, he's just a bitch. Even Reen, what's up? Yeah, so here's your notebook. Oh, I was wondering when that would come, thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made of the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel, though. You've got your brushes out, too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you'd like to. Huh, will do. Well, thanks. So we can go up to the 3rd floor to see the girls, but I want to go down to the 1st floor real quick because there's somebody down here. Yeah, she's drinking in the student dorms. You really can't beat an ice cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can, with 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible, especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. What kind of teacher is drinking in a student dorm? First of all, she shouldn't even be in the student dorm. That's number 1. Number 2, drinking? Like, seriously? What the hell? Okay, and now we have the whole little, oh my god, I'm a girl and there's a boy with the girls because it's a JRPG, and oh my god, it's the end of the damn world. Okay, so, yeah. Give her the notebook. She's shocked that there's a boy there, blah blah blah. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. It should be this one. Let's see, Elisa Ryan. Don't read that! Oh yeah, she snatched it. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Huh, or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R isn't just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Oh, don't worry about that, viewers. I'm sure that's nothing. As if you can't see exactly what her last name is a mile away. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? Yeah, okay, so Fee doesn't care that there's a boy at her dorm room, I guess? One of the few. Cheers! Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, I just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a lady of few words. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Oh, seriously. Well, it's nothing to do with anybody. And it's Laura's room. Don't knock on the door or anything. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Reed? You're right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, all right. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. Huh, you certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Yeah, see ya. And, let's see. This should be Emma's room. Yeah, who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Yeah, sure. Thank you. On an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help at the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Huh, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make it with Alyssa soon. Did you hear us just now? You weren't exactly quiet. I think Alyssa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Okay, well, that's done. So now we can head back to Reen's room and move on to the next day, which we will do next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.